Good morning and welcome to PV Legal's daily newsletter. What happens when a politician tries to use a celebrity's legal remedy to silence political critics? Today, the Delhi High Court gave a clear answer, and it was not what Raghav Chadha was hoping for. The case is Raghav Chadha versus Ashok Kumar John Doe and others, heard today, 21st May 2026, by Justice Subramaniam Prasad of the Delhi High Court. Chadha, a BJP Rajya Sabha MP and former senior AAP leader, had filed a suit seeking protection of his personality rights, the same legal remedy that has given famous actors injunctions against AI-generated deepfakes. He sought a John Doe order against unknown defendants and injunctions against identified parties for allegedly exploiting his identity without consent. His counsel placed before the court material that included criticism of his political decisions, including his high-profile party switch from AAP to BJP in April 2026. Justice Subramaniam Prasad held, prima facie, that the content flagged by Chadha did not reveal any violation of personality rights. The court made a critical distinction. Criticism of a politician's political decisions is not a personality rights violation. It is political speech. If Chadha believes false statements have been made about him that damage his reputation, the remedy is a defamation suit, not a personality rights action. You will notice the case is titled against Ashok Kumar John Doe. Let me explain what that means, because it is central to how personality rights cases work. A John Doe order, called an Ashok Kumar order in India, is an injunction against unknown defendants who hide behind fake usernames or unregistered domains. Waiting to identify each infringer before filing suit would mean waiting until the damage has already gone viral. The John Doe order solves this. Once the order is in place, platforms like Google, Meta, and YouTube can be directed to take down content immediately or disclose user details to identify real infringers. It is a powerful preemptive tool, which is why courts are now scrutinizing whether the underlying cause of action actually warrants it. Why does this matter? Personality rights protect your identity from commercial exploitation and AI-based misuse, like using your voice to generate unauthorized content. They are not designed to protect public figures from criticism of their public conduct. A politician's record and policy positions are subject to democratic debate. Allowing personality rights injunctions to suppress such criticism would put a judicial brake on the free speech that Article 19(1) of the Constitution guarantees. This order also fits a pattern of judicial caution. Just weeks earlier, Justice Tushar Rao Gedela warned that personality rights should not be stretched too far. Both observations signal that the court wants to keep this doctrine within limits, protecting genuine victims of AI misuse, not giving public figures a censorship tool. The PV legal takeaway for practitioners: when drafting a personality rights petition, curate the content carefully. Don't mix AI exploitation with political criticism. Otherwise, you risk the court redirecting the entire suit to defamation, where truth is a complete defense and injunctions are far harder to obtain. Keep the cause of action clean. For the full legal analysis of today's order, read PV Legal's daily newsletter. Stay informed, stay vigilant. This is your host, signing off for PV Legal's daily newsletter. We'll see you tomorrow.